Hey boys, here we go.
Oh, is it starting?
Whoops. It's starting.
We're about to make a Nothing Cast history.
That's right.
It's the first time we're doing a Nothing Cast from Humber. We've done them from Humber before, but
Did we?
not where. Yeah, I think while we were
Probably during
probably during the
my filming
of Arachnophobia. But never when we're actually both students at the same time. That's weird. This is. I don't know. This is kind of weird. My brain. I feel like I haven't fully registered that I'm doing this all year.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't, because I didn't even get a full day to prepare.
No, you literally stayed up all night.
I literally didn't even get a full night's sleep before coming here. So.
No. I slept till 2:30 packing.
Yeah, my brain hasn't switched from camp to college mode yet.
No.
So it's like yesterday during class, I was like, I am not prepared for any of these things.
Just try to sleep as much as you can during the day.
Yeah, well, I'm mostly gooder now because I slept from 7:30 to 9.
Last night?
Last night.
That's pretty amazing.
So, yeah. And then I don't have class till 10 tomorrow, so I can sleep in again.
You can pack a lot of salad in these little containers. I filled the bowl.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know. I made a salad.
It's based on weight, so
yeah,
it's not like you're getting more bang for your buck. So pretty good. Pretty good deal. I don't have good Wi-Fi in my room. How's it in yours?
It's okay.
It's terrible. It sucks because it means I can't watch things.
You should move across the hall.
I'll just move.
Yeah. If you want to stream anything, just come into my room.
Okay. Maybe I'll download stuff in your room. Can you download stuff from Netflix? Is that a thing?
I haven't tried that yet.
I've heard.
You can load it.
I've heard rumors.
You can load it where Wi-Fi is good and then just watch it where it isn't.
Yeah, we won't load the full thing.
Why not?
Because it doesn't do that. Netflix.
Oh, is it like YouTube?
YouTube will usually do that. Any streaming service that isn't one of those will do that. But I'm pretty sure Netflix will only load a couple minutes into a video, and they'll be like, "We'll just load the rest once you hit play." Kapow, you buddy. Why?
I put a lot of bacon on this.
Apparently, The Office is returning in 2018. But why?
But do I care?
Didn't it end?
Yeah, no. I heard it had a really good ending.
Isn't that the whole point of doing 9 seasons to end a show?
Yeah.
That's probably enough. That's all the shenanigans that
the only shows
the crew can get into.
They should bring back are ones that get canceled.
Exactly.
Because that show ended.
Yeah. Firefly, bring that back.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Young Justice, bring that back. Oh, what's that?
Oh,
they did.
Good.
They're working on it, I think. I hope so.
Yeah, no, it's coming. I think they're going to do it on Netflix or something, which is a good idea.
Well, because Young Justice got a lot of popularity. You know what?
Because then you can just stream the whole thing too.
I often wonder, how is Netflix making a profit? Turns out they're not.
They're not?
No, I read this one thing on Facebook, so I don't know how accurate this is.
Everyone has Netflix.
No. Or they're $20 billion in debt because of all the original shows they're making.
Oh, well, stop making so many then.
Yeah.
Make 3 good ones a year.
Mm-hmm.
And
just make Stranger Things and Marvel Netflix.
Yeah, just make all the Marvel ones, Stranger Things, and Voltron's pretty good. Because they make so many. You can't keep up with them. There's too many. And that's
and a lot of them are okay. And
yeah. And that's the problem.
Narcos was good.
Yeah, Narcos is apparently really good, so keep that one.
I have to finish Breaking Bad. Apparently it's based on a true story also.
Yeah, it's based on
Pablo Escobar.
Yeah. He's a famous drug lord from Colombia.
That's really cool. Yeah, but okay. As much as I love Stranger Things, I think that it would have been perfect if it was an 8-hour-long movie, but it's not. They're trying to set up a TV series, so everything gets tied up at the end really nicely, and then they're we're doing more!
More stuff for next season, which is true, so I hope that the next season is good.
Doesn't suck.
Yeah. Have you seen any of the trailers for it?
I saw 2 seconds of one, I'm no. No, you've already given away something I didn't want to see. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah, I didn't really see any trailers.
It was just one shot. It's like I wanted to see that while I was watching it.
Yeah.
But now it's not funny.
I mean,
I
yeah.
know what's happening.
Like, what was it? Oh yeah, I saw this series of unfortunate events, which is strange because they made me because I've read the books already, so but they made me think they were going to go in a different direction from the books, and then they were like, tricked you. We're doing the books exactly. It's like, oh okay. So now it's like I don't know.
So the plot twist is that
the plot twist was that it wasn't different within the books, which is like okay. I mean, that got me through all the episodes. I think they did 8, and it's like 2 for a book.
Yeah,
which is kind of good because then you get like.
You know who the girl is in that? The actor for that? She's young Cara Zor-El.
That's where I know her from. She looks so familiar. I couldn't point my finger on it. That's what it is.
Yeah. Wait, she like brown haired when she's young, and then she gets like blonde hair because of the sun. But wouldn't that mean Superman is blonde? Should Superman be blonde then? Shouldn't they all just be a bunch of like Aryan like superheroes?
Now I need to look this up. Is she brown? Does she have brown hair in the flashback?
I don't know. Part of me
I feel like she might.
Yeah.
Okay. Supergirl young. I spelled super wrong. Images. Yeah, well, it's like a light brown.
Oh, okay.
But it's definitely darker than when she's an adult. So that's super weird.
Yeah. I don't know how that works. Just a mystery. It's a huge cookie. You can't see it, but it's big. I love how Nothing Cash should really be a vlog series, but like a lot of the
sometimes you're like
sometimes we're like eating food and stuff, but it's just like so much of it gets lost because we're a podcast, but we think visually. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, have I told you about Back Issues? This show I watch on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It's where this guy explains comic stories to his 2 friends that haven't read comics, that didn't grow up reading comics. It's great, and it's like because like they'll always have like really good questions about like it's like okay, so this is the Green Lantern, right? So he's got a power ring that can like make light constructs. And they're like, so like how does that work exactly? It's like well like he whatever he can imagine. You can make it, like, with this ring. It's like, so what, is the ring magic or something? Well, it's for, like, alien advanced science, kind of. I mean, it's based on, like, it's based on, like, these ancient guardians. So this guy's called the Guardians, like, and, like, he has to go, so, like, it's, like, every...
Before he even gets into the story.
Yeah, so, like, most of like, him explaining the story is, like, him explaining, like, the like 75 years of history that like
every hero has.
Every like character has and stuff. So it's so good because like and they'll get into like crazy tangents and stuff. But I feel like because I find it like hard to like pitch it to people because I think more people should watch it because it's great. But it's like cause it's a YouTube video, so it's like them sitting on a couch like explaining the story. But like it feels like something that should be a podcast, but also part of it needs to be visual because it's a comic book, and so like they'll show the picture of that because like you have to.
No, that's why I think I should watch a Nothing Cast animated series this year, where I animate clips and stuff.
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, or I just do like where I show like footage from movies, like the part where I explain the scene from Winter Soldier.
Yeah, and like, so, but then it's like, oh, you should watch, but then it's like still hard to pitch because it's like, oh, you should watch this video series. Here, I'll watch one with you. It's an hour long. But like, that's perfect podcast length, but it's like hard to, like, I'll watch this hour long video. But like, once you get into it, it's great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or like an hour-long episode.
Yeah, because they'll explain like they'll be like, today we're doing
full story arc.
Full story arc, so it'll be like
a full graphic novel type thing? Yeah.
Like today we're doing, like Batman Year One. And then they'll go through that whole story, and it takes them about an hour to do it, right? So it's a long story, right? Like it's a full thing. Plus, like them going into tangents about stuff and like that. But it's really cool. So you should watch that. Internet. There you go.
Yeah.
All our 0 subscribers will help you guys out.
Yeah.
Happy to help.
I think Justice League is gonna suck. Like hard. Like imagine a movie with the tone of Avengers Age of Ultron, but it's got Zack Snyder's fingerprints all over it. And a bunch of characters you don't care about. Except for Wonder Woman.
Except for Wonder Woman, who we do care about. I think it can be saved. I don't know if Joss Whedon can save it. No. I don't know if he's the person to save it. Because who
do you think could save it? Jesus Christ himself needed to direct that movie.
James Gunn.
Yeah. No, I can see that. Yeah.
The Russo brothers. just get the Russo brothers.
Yeah.
Don't even bother with anyone else.
They'll just whip it into shape.
Like, okay. Yeah. So we just.
How many episodes of Arrested Development did they do? Like 11.
A good chunk. Like if you watch the credits, like they're in there a lot.
Yeah.
And then they've done like a whole bunch of episodes of Community as well.
Oh,
the last time I watched Winter Soldier. You know the part where they find Nick Fury?
Is it a thing that's awesome or a thing that's bad?
It's a thing that's awesome. When they find.
There's probably something I already know, but keep talking.
So they go to what's her name? Maria Hill finds them. She brings them to Nick Fury, and then there's this guy who's like, Black Widow, she got shot, and then there's this guy's like, I'll help her, and that guy is like Joe Russo.
Oh,
and he's just like,
funny.
Applying pressure to her wound, like during that scene where they're like, "What? You're still alive?" And he's like, "Yep, I blah blah blah," and he's just like sitting there during the scene, and like I never noticed it was him until like
time I
watched it.
their faces kind of mold together in my head.
Yeah, I can't remember which one it is, but it's one of them.
Yeah, and I think one of them is also the doctor when they're trying to revive him.
Yeah, he is. Like.
The other,
you mean like earlier in the movie?
Yeah, earlier when he was like dying.
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
but during that,
Hunter pointed out, I was like, I think that's one of the Russos. I'm like, oh yeah,
yeah, because like during one of the scenes, during later when they find that he's not dead, it's definitely him, and it's really funny because like it's all the main characters just like sitting in a room talking together, and also the director.
He's just there.
He's there.
He's there also. Cross back. Two brothers. Let's get back to the brothers.
But yeah, Justice League. That's tricky. It's also like they've kind of set themselves up for like failure. Because like the plan was to do like part 1 and part 2. So like this one, like Darkseid's not even gonna show up. Like they've said that Darkseid, or if he does, it'll be like at the very last.
This is a problem.
It'll be like an end credit scene or like at the very end.
People don't focus on telling a good story anymore. Like how do we cash in on this as much as possible?
Yeah. So it's like because they're doing the Avengers basically, where they got to fight a bunch of guys who a bunch of alien guys who we don't really care about.
Faceless alien army. Yeah.
Led by a villain. And I think the villain is like Darkseid's like
it's gonna be like the mouth of Thanos
nephew or something.
It's just a strange cousin.
No, he's a real character from the comics.
Dark gray side.
No, because Darkseid's from the planet
slightly lighter side.
Because Darkseid's from the planet Apocalypse, where they have like a bunch of their own. They're called like the New Gods, I think, and there's like a whole bunch of them.
He's from the planet mostly dead.
And so, like...
Oh no, it's lighter side. Watch out. He's gonna get you.
Less dark side.
Less dark side.
No, it's gray side or something.
Gray side.
His uncle. his great uncle, Gray side. And his father, Black side.
Black side.
But like,
I don't want to see his black side.
But like the point.
don't even know what that means.
You don't want to get on my dark side. You should say that.
I'm all dark side. Oh, you should just make it. We should just make a shirt that says "You don't want to get on mine," and then it's a picture of dark side, and then it's got the Nothing Cast logo on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll.
Are you gonna make that? Are you gonna graphic design that? We're gonna get Nothing Cast T-shirts this year.
Yeah, that's something we should do.
Nothing Cast T-shirts.
Nothing Cast T-shirts. You can buy them. Link down below. Maybe.
Because we're so reliable.
Support us. If you want.
But you didn't hear from us.
Wouldn't it be great to have a T-shirt for a podcast that literally no one's heard of? People would go on the street. People would be like, "Hey, what's that T-shirt from?" And you'd be like, "Oh, it's this podcast no one listens to." And no, it's not like a very obscure podcast. They literally only have one listener.
We love you, Katie.
We love you, Katie.
We're gonna get together with her sometime this month.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, and the Bone Street crew has to.
Yeah, we gotta do
Bone Street crew
movie night.
Yeah, no, but I think we should totally have a screening of the Beastmaster at our cottage as like a camp party.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. And also,
like, we just invite everyone because, like, who cares, right? They don't want to watch it.
They don't want to be awesome.
They don't have to.
That's
come.
fine.
That's fine. And if they don't want to watch it, they can still come and just play pool or whatever. Because we got that too. They
just come and hang out.
No,
I mean, yeah, we'll probably just put it on,
yeah.
and then every once in a while we'll like pay attention to it and be like, "Wait, what is happening?"
Yeah.
And I'd be like, "Oh wait, it doesn't matter."
But I think we should also screen Star Wars that day as well for all the camp people who haven't seen it.
No, they missed their chance.
They missed their chance
to be my friend, and they've lost it.
So Cindy's not your friend.
Not anymore.
We're not that close anyway. No, that's what
I don't have time.
That's what Chandler says when Monica and Chandler see each other naked for the first time, and then it's like, oh well, our friendship is officially ruined, and then like, we're that close anyway. Pretty great. Yeah, no, Friends is pretty great. Yeah, we always get back to. I feel like we always get back to certain topics.
Well, I'm kind of liking the Justice League. Like I'm thinking more about it in my brain.
Like the topic of it, or just
the movie, like the idea of the movie. Like,
I think it'll be bad though.
Yeah, but I really want it to be good.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying I want a good Justice League movie. I'm just being realistic.
Like I think you could do it because like Wonder Woman's great. Mm-hmm. If you like fix Batman's character, Ben Affleck is good in that role.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think he's not going to kill anyone.
Yeah, one of the trick. He might because they're just fighting faceless aliens.
Yeah, no,
and so like
Captain America kills.
The moral compass is a little different when it comes to creatures like monsters and robots. Like you can get away with that, and it doesn't count as real violence as much. Because it's like, oh, it's fantasy or something. Like Aragorn killing orcs is not as violent as like John Wick shooting people, you know? If that makes any sense.
Well, yeah, because they're just orcs, they're not real.
Yeah.
It's like fantasy violence. Fantasy violence gets put in like a different category because it's not like as great.
Yeah, it's like it's clearly...
that's like very fake. Like,
it's like
people actually get shot in real life, so
yeah, so it's
a little different.
It's a little cuts a little deeper.
Even though it cuts a little deeper, even though Aragorn's the only one actually using a sword.
Aragorn literally decapitated the guy. But like, yeah, okay, this is a great part. There was like a Justice League
where Lars pulls the sword deeper into his body and sticks out his tongue at Aragorn. That's a great part.
Yeah, that was a great part. But I mean, okay, there was
the part where Boromir gets shot with 3 arrows and fights anyway.
Yeah, that is pretty good. That's what they need. They need Sean Bean in the Justice League.
So they can kill him?
Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Booster Gold.
Put him in. Oh, that'd be so fun. No, put him in Aquaman. Make him Aquaman's dad, and then he gets killed.
Yeah.
And then like, there it is. That'd be so good.
Because he was Zeus in Percy Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah. Put him. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Okay. There was a Justice League like featurette that came out a few months ago where it's like, hey, we're filming the Justice League movie. It's gonna be great, guys. And there was like this outtake where Aquaman was trying to do this flip with his trident, like he's trying to do a cool spin like flip move, and he totally dropped it, and then like everyone laughed. and then he just like grabbed Wonder Woman's sword and like charged at like whoever they were supposed to be fighting, and it was like that was a genuinely great moment.
Yeah.
They should just write that into the script because that was amazing.
Yeah.
But like they probably won't, and it's probably just a blooper that was really funny. So that sucks.
James Gunn would have kept it.
Yeah, someone like James Gunn or like Joss Whedon maybe, or even the Russos, or like or someone more like that would be like, that was great. That was a genuinely great moment. We should just have that be in the movie because like that's the Aquaman I want to see. Someone who thinks he's great, kind of sucks, doesn't care. You know, because like
that needs to be
the Aquaman that we see. And that's the perfect Aquaman for Jason Momoa to play, who like thinks he's this huge badass, but like he's still Aquaman, so he still kind of sucks. But like he's still like, yeah, I'm great anyways. I'm Aquaman. I'll fight any of you. I'm awesome, and like stuff like that. I'm king of the ocean, bitch. Or whatever, you know, like that's how you make people like Aquaman. Where it's like, wait, this guy kind of sucks. Yeah, but like he's so likable, and like he thinks he's good. Like,
so I enjoy watching.
Yes, you enjoy the character even if it's like he still sucks. It's like, but he's an enjoyable character, and that just becomes part of why you enjoy him. Kind of like I can think of a good example. Maybe like a Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like a Star-Lord thing where it's like hey, I'm Star-Lord. And they're like, who? Like, oh, Star-Lord. Legendary outlaw. Forget it. Like that kind of a thing where it's like, yeah, I'm awesome. Wait, what? Come on, guys. I'm great, right?
No, I can't wait to see, like, Star-Lord and, like, Captain America interact.
Oh yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah,
I'm really excited for Rocket Raccoon and Iron Man. To like be building some tech thing together and just insulting each other the entire time. The whole time.
It's like I build this faster with my partner with my road. What are you talking about? I love Rocket Raccoon. Almost has like the same like arrogance and intellectual level as Rick from Rick and Morty.
Yeah, that's true.
Where he's like, you built a bomb? He's like, yeah, I just do that. Like,
I was gonna put it in a box.
What's a box gonna do?
Yeah, and like he'll just kind of like piece like different tech things together, and then he'll do whatever he needs to do.
Yeah,
I need that guy's arm, arm thing, and the thing from there. Oh, and that guy's leg, I guess. Just mess with it. And then he just kind of like wires it together loosely, and then like presses a button and it works.
Is that almost just like the box thing that Rick has in that episode of Rick and Morty, like the
where
he duct tapes the box and then just shoves it in.
Yeah, and then they like narrowly escape. They do the Star Wars thing where they hold them.
I love my favorite part of that whole sequence is when he's like, alright, it's just going to be a quick Rick and Morty. It's going to be a 5-minute adventure. 6 days later.
Quick Rick and Morty.
And just like when they're just sitting in the car for like a solid minute. And it doesn't cut. Like, I know it's a cartoon, but like, they use the frame the same way that live action does.
Yeah, they just like are freaking out.
Yeah. I think Adult Swim's an amazing premise. Where you're just like, we're gonna do everything that you can do with a cartoon.
Yeah,
all the over-the-top stuff that you can't do in live action.
Yeah, we'll let you do whatever you want. Basically, is what Adult Swim is.
Yeah,
because like they brought back Samurai Jack.
Yeah,
and then they're like, oh, then you can have like blood or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Because like they're always like in. I've only seen like the first season of the original Samurai Jack, and I want to watch the rest of it because it's great. But like they'll always like push the boundary of what you can do with a kids animated show.
Yeah.
Because he'll like fight a bunch of guys and like chop their legs off, and then it's like, oh, they turn out to be robots, so they only bleed oil. It's fine.
Yeah.
But like it still gets like really violent and stuff. But it's like, oh, but it's okay because they're all robots that he's slicing up.
Yeah, so, but like you know what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, kind of thing. Like if some guy was like darn, dang, darn. Yeah. Crap. Yeah, like they would
Like, it's like, I know what you're going for, man.
Yeah, like, if it's like, this is
And
our
if you
way,
were a kid show,
it's like, basically, this is our way of running around, we're not allowed to have blood in the show.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we just have blood. And then, like,
So
Adult Swim brought them back, and it's like, yeah, they can use blood now.
So I'm assuming it's really violent then.
Probably.
You haven't seen any of the new stuff?
No, I've seen, like, the trailer, and I'm like, this looks great.
No, I tell you one time I showed, like, one of my friends, like, a clip from Clone Wars 2003. He's like, wait, is this Samurai Jack? And I'm just like, nope, but the same people made it.
Yeah, that show is also great. Yeah, Samurai Jack is like that, but like more stylized.
Hayden, every movie that you love that you brought, you want to watch it, but with worse audio quality? Because you can with my crappy TV with one audio input.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
You kind of get used to it though, like while you're watching it.
Yeah,
like it's just a little jarring at first, where it's like, oh, prepare to meet the whole family who lost everything. It's like,
wait, what was that?
Arrested Development.
Oh yeah.
This is the story of a wealthy family who lost everything.
And the one son
was forced to keep them together. It's Arrested Development. I love because I just finished the first season. In the season finale, like, cause how they always like cut back to like footage from like other like earlier years and like things like that. It's like, remember all those like good times we had together? And then it's just footage not found. They do that like 3 or 4 times in the one episode. It says 404 footage not found. Like it's so effective.
It's kind of. I really like Arrested Development. It's such a unique like style. It's like maybe a mockumentary, but they never acknowledge it.
It's also kind of like a dramedy as well. Like it's not one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. But like it's really well written though.
It's so well written.
Yeah, and I love
it's so clever.
And one of my favorite parts about it is that every character just does what they want to do based on their own moral code and no one else's.
It's true. Like it's just it's a lot of like really great unique characters.
Yeah.
Like all put together and like it's really good. It's kind of hard to it's great.
Yeah. It's hard to it's great. To quantify, that was another good show because I started the first season.
Yeah, I gotta finish that as well.
Pretty recent, like before I went to camp, I watched like most of it.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta do Defenders, and Game of Thrones, and like
Development.
I
might pass you in Rest of Development. That's okay.
That's fine. I got a bunch.
You're way past me in Game of Thrones, so we're even.
Yeah. Oh, I got this TV app.
Yeah.
It's great. It tells you how much TV you've watched if you like click and you can like track it all.
Oh, okay. How many years of TV have you watched?
Here, wait, let me load it up.
A year?
No, but it's over 2 months.
Just solid TV watching.
Yeah. Profile, I believe.
Oh, you just tell them how many.
It's called TV Time.
Yeah.
It's great, and you can like press like upcoming shows and stuff. Oh yeah, Legion. That's another show I want to watch.
Why? What's that one about?
It's about this mutant guy. Like it's an X-Men show, but there's only like one mutant in it, I think. And he has
is he like Xavier's son or something?
I can't remember, but he has like split powers, kind of, where like he has multiple personalities, and like
like that girl from Heroes,
and like each personality has a different power though.
Oh,
so it's like
so cool.
Yeah, so apparently it's really, really good, and I haven't seen it yet. I've watched 2 months, 17 hours of TV.
All right, nice. No, that sounds amazing. That sounds like Split, but a TV show.
Yeah.
But I just love that concept for a villain, though. Like that's, and only one of them is like superpowered. Like Split's just such a cool movie.
Yeah, and it's in the Unbreakable verse, so it's like a little more grounded of a superhero type word, but there still is like supernatural stuff, obviously.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited for Glass.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it like is a satisfying conclusion.
Yeah,
because a lot of the time, like third movies aren't as good in a trilogy. So plus, it's like, how do you tie all these things together?
Split's definitely like the Empire of them.
Yeah, but it's also like just a totally different story.
Oh, I know. Okay, so what I want the first scene to be Bruce Willis like talking to Mr. Glass, but they're doing it like with a glass wall between them or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's glass or whatever. You get it?
Yeah, I get the symbolism.
You get it? Yeah. See, isn't that cool?
Cool.
And then he's like, "Oh, do you have anything to do with this guy or whatever?" Because I heard some people talking in a cafe. They related you to him.
They mentioned you.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, but he sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Yep." He's like, "Well, this might just be another villain you got to fight with your hands and your mind." And then it's like, bum, 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 and then and then the Unbreakable. Oh, it's gonna have the. It's gonna have. Yeah, we're pitching.
We're pitching
We're pitching glass right now.
Okay.
No, and then the Unbreakable theme kicks in because this is an Unbreakable movie apparently.
Yeah. Do we want to? Wait, I'm trying to think. Should they do an opening credits sequence like Spider-Man 2 style, where it's like it looks like a comic kind of?
Absolutely.
Where it looks like
with all the scenes from Unbreakable and Split just tied like intertwined like.
Yeah, and we see like I think you could do a really cool.
And it's with the Unbreakable theme.
With the Unbreakable theme. I think you could do a really cool
and make it look all comic
like that. Yeah, you make it all comic booky art, kind of like the stuff that
Spider-Man almost looks like pencil crayons. It doesn't look like
no, but in the second Spider-Man, they even get a comic book artist to do it.
Oh,
watch that one again. It looks like a comic. It's really cool. Yeah, and then like because then you can see like you have like the cracks going across. And
the cracks doing the different panels instead of the webs.
Yeah. And like, you could have a really cool sequence, I think. And then they should do like, I don't know, like, because I think like, how exactly would it all fit together? Because obviously, like,
and they should only face off like once or twice.
Because like, there's two villains and there's one character, right? So you might have the one hero, right? So you might almost have the multiple villain problem.
Yeah.
If you don't like have a.
No, I think what you do is you do the plot twist from the first Unbreakable.
Again.
Where like
is there going to be a plot twist?
Yeah, there's going to be a plot twist.
But what is it?
It's but Dan, this is what I think it is that you have Mr. Whatever his name is, the Horde. He's the villain, right?
Yeah.
So he talks to Mr. Glass at the beginning, right? And then the plot twist is that Mr. Glass was like the villain of the movie.
Yeah. But that's not really a twist.
I know.
I already know that.
Yeah.
Especially if the movie's called Glass.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I guess you just gotta do something cool. He's gonna do something to blow our minds out our butts, like
because
when that one time we died in a movie theater.
Yeah. Because
that's true. That was a good experience.
That's almost too big a challenge.
Yeah.
Like for Shyamalan, I think, because it was such great.
If you just was a twist within its own story, though.
Yeah.
You could do a really good one.
Because it was so unexpected.
It was very meta, also.
And it was a little meta, and it was very, like, the perfect time, too.
Yeah.
Because, like, Shyamalan was like, okay, gotta stop doing the big blockbuster stuff, I'll lay low for a few years, do, like, smaller movies.
Yeah.
And that's what we thought Split was, just, like, another kind of smaller movie. This is, like, a really interesting premise. I'm down to see this. James McAvoy looks like he's giving a great performance. I want to see that.
Yeah.
And then it's like...
And then it ends, like, oh...
And then it ends, and it's like, oh, you're doing the Marvel thing, the superhero thing. You know, the thing that we've been doing the last few years with every other studio. But, like, Shyamalan does it in a twist, which is his A game.
His go-to move.
His one move.
His Air Jordan, if you will.
And it's like, and it's totally unexpected because... You never thought that any of his movies were connected.
No.
Let alone, and it's, like, so obvious to do the superhero one, too.
I know.
But
because Split isn't a superhero movie.
But, exactly, it's not.
No, it's
more of a horror thriller.
Yeah.
You could maybe argue it's a supervillain origin, but that's not the same as a superhero movie. So yeah, like I don't even know really what you would do with the next one because like other than like the obvious stuff where it's like, well, he's got to fight James McAvoy.
Yeah, that'll be so cool.
And I guess Glass is going to come back and do some stuff. But then like, what do you do after that? Like, what do you do other than those two things? And how do you make it interesting? And like, other than like the obvious stuff.
You do the
How
Dark.
do you do that? How do you do that?
You do the Dark Knight, but Samuel L. Jackson is the Joker.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
That would be cool. Because he already kind of blows up stuff.
Yeah. I guess that's what you do. Would that make Split or what's his name? I guess his name is Split.
I thought his name was
I'm Split. I'm a banana
with multiple
personalities, and I can also split myself into those personalities and like fight more than one person at the same time with my banana power. Well, one of my personalities is vanilla flavor, and the one's chocolate flavor, and it's like the Wonder Twins, but in reverse. Except not like the Wonder Twins, because I'm split.
I didn't want to interrupt you because I want to animate that now. But it sounded to me like you were pitching Superman Red and Superman Blue.
Yeah,
but as a banana.
yeah,
like Patchy the Patchcord.
Patchy the Patchcord. That was so funny.
Yeah.
Can you explain Patchy the Patchcord to our audience?
I just saw a Patchcord. I just started opening my mouth for whatever reason. I'm just like, hi, I'm Patchy the Patchcord. I'm a pirate who's also a Patchcord. My hands and feet are patchcords. I'll patch you through. Because I was thinking like pirate, like hook hand, but like he has a patchcord.
But it's a patchcord.
But I said Patchy the Patchcord, so like he's entirely a patchcord. All of him is a patchcord. Yeah,
and like I think
maybe his face should be like a coiled patchcord.
Yeah, he's also got an eye patch, right?
Yeah.
Because like he's patchy, right?
Yeah, and then maybe his fingers are like all patchcords, and like
that's weird.
He's got
I thought you said his hands were patchcords.
Yeah, so like maybe he's got one hand that's got all like 5 digits or whatever, and the other one's like a hook.
A big patchcord.
Yeah, it's a hook. Yeah,
like a hook.
Yeah, no,
and then like his legs are both like peg legs, but they're like patchcord legs.
Or he's got like feet with like patchcord toes, but his big toe is like a 1/4 inch, and then all the little toes are like just standard ox size.
Yeah, I don't know how like detailed.
How to make a human out of cords. It's kind of a cool idea.
He doesn't have to be a human. He just has to be a pirate.
No, but like it's a humanoid shape though. Like,
yeah, kind of general humanoid. Yeah. You get the picture. You guys are following. Yeah, that's one thing I love about Rick and Morty. Is there's just so many opportunities for just raw creativity. They'll just like, hey, how about this dumb idea for a character? Sure, put it in. Like they don't even. It's like unfiltered, like just raw inspiration, and like there's no like refining it or anything. They just like let it be. I'm Octopus Man.
I'm a marine biologist that was bitten by an octopus. Now I help people, I save people. I'm just a troublesome octopus person. oh, look out. Time to go save me some trouble, because here comes the trouble mite. Then he stabs both of them. Yeah, I know. By this point, it's going to be Long John's, but long gone. But look out for my Top Hat Jones costume. That's going on Facebook. This Halloween. You better watch out. I'm going to be Top Hat Jones.
Should they, do you think they should do a third one of those episodes?
They're gonna.
But, like, should they?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's so great.
But, like, the second one, like, they're already a little bit phoning it in. And, like, they even mentioned that in the episodes. Like, alright, wait, what? What are we doing? We're doing a sequel. It's like, what?
I was excited when
I know. We pretty much nailed it the first time. And, like, I still think the first one is
it's a superior episode.
It's superior.
Probably because of the plot, not because of the commercials. Because the actual, like...
No, I think the commercials are better, too.
Yeah.
But, like, that's the Two Brothers one, and, like, that's the Strawberry Sprinkles, and, like, the Real Doors, and, like, all the best ones are in that one.
Yeah, but
the second one,
like
Jan Quandra Vincent,
16.
I'll give you Plumbus.
Yeah.
I'll give you Octopus Man. But like, other than those three,
yeah,
the rest are kind of just okay.
it's the official power of Mr.
But like
3D.
every single one of those in the first one is like, oh, this one's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's hilarious.
Was the first one Strawberry Snickles?
Yeah, Strawberry.
yeah.
Yeah, Real Fake Doors, Ain't My Eyes Johnson, like all the like, yeah, the Sneezy Car, the.
Should we do an interventional TV episode of camp? Like, who cares that we killed Mike TV? Let's just. We'll do one anyways, where we show like a clip.
I don't know.
We should get like we should just do like video office 3 a.m. improv. Like improv, or like we just take turns trying to come up with different
ideas for like video
commercials and stuff.
Well, like there is stuff that I wanted, like, because we were talking about doing like trailers for things that like we never end up doing.
Oh yeah.
So like John Wicky would be a great one for that.
Yeah.
And like if we just were like, tune in next year to see, and we just like make up a thing where it's like, oh no, what's gonna happen? Fast and Furious, Muskoka Drift, and we just like just have like a few shots of like stuff happening, but like it doesn't actually mean anything. That's not what we do next year or whatever. So I think that would be pretty funny. I don't know. There's a format for it somewhere.
But you know how like at the end of every Arrested Development episode, it'll be like on the next episode of Arrested Development, and then sometimes the thing comes into play, and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, yeah, it's just like an extra joke, basically.
Yeah,
I love that. It's so funny.
But the one I thought was kind of weird, where it's like, oh, it turns out that the one that, so I forget her name, but the one character actually isn't blind, and actually like, grabs a baseball bat, and like that's kind of funny because we're not going to see her in the next episode. And we do.
Right, yeah.
And then it turns out that she's not blind. I'm like, okay. I'm like, wait, you just established something. Oh, you're following through with what? Okay, that was weird. I don't know if you really coordinated that next time with the writers.
I think that one was because it was like a two-parter kind of.
Yeah.
But but sometimes they're just not. And it's
no, that was like a 3-episode arc.
Oh, was it? Okay. Yeah, just a few episodes or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Did you see the one with Leslie Knope?
You mean Amy Poehler? Yeah.
Where she's like...
She's Joe's wife.
Becomes Joe's wife.
Yeah. Pretty good stuff.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's good. That's really I like, well, I like everything like Michael Cera does. Have you seen any of the ones with Mae Whitman yet? So he gets a girlfriend eventually. Michael Cera.
Oh, did they introduce her in the last episode of season 1?
Possibly. Yeah, I think it's like towards the end of season 1.
Yeah, she's like some regular girl.
Yeah, it's Mae Whitman.
They don't even know. Oh, okay, that's really cool.
Which is cool because then later in Scott Pilgrim, Mae Whitman shows up again and they like fight and stuff.
Yeah.
It's also kind of funny because like Michael Cera's like 14 in the show.
Like, 15. I love that. You know, I love Will Arnett and everything.
Oh, he's
so funny.
Good. You gotta see BoJack Horseman. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's up there with like Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay.
I put it up there with that.
I saw I've seen like a couple episodes. Like I've seen one where like oh yeah, isn't like his friend Todd's voiced by like Aaron Paul.
Yeah, it's Aaron Paul.
Yeah, it's really funny.
It's just he just lives at his house.
Yeah. No, I've seen some of it, and from what I've seen, it's really funny. Like the one episode where he does the game show with Daniel Radcliffe. It's like, I'm going to risk it all. It's like, who is the star of a franchise based off of a novel series with 8 movies in it? And then Daniel Radcliffe's like, come on. And he's like, Elijah Wood. And then the last shot of the episode is just a big pile of money going into a fire. And then it cuts to credits. It's like, that was incredible. I think that was the first episode of BoJack I watched.
Yeah.
That
was pretty great.
That one was really funny.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple other ones like, this is a pop song. It's 2007.
Not 2008. It's 2007.
Generic 80s rock song.
Generic 90s grunge song. Yeah, that's a good one.
I love the Will Arnett character. 'Cause I remember watching. Because I've seen the pilot of Arrested Development twice. So I was showing it to the Vancouver cousins or whatever.
Okay.
And I just remember like this is fun. I guess it's not funny as the other stuff. And then they introduced Job. I'm like, oh yeah, this is he's absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, the first one.
That one, he's got like the Aztec tomb.
Yeah, the first one is a little not as good as the rest of the episodes because they have to introduce all the characters.
Yeah.
But then after that, it gets really good.
All the dynamics.
Yeah.
No, that's really fun. Oh yeah, no, this is the part where
I'm a never nude.
No, where Tobias is where it's oh, who got his medical license revoked for performing CPR to someone who's just taking a nap. And they have footage of him doing that from a bad security camera, and they show that. I'm this is amazing. I love that they put in the effort to shoot that.
Yeah. All those quick the cutaways and stuff are great.
Yeah.
Whoops. And they'll have flashbacks from the 80s, and then they'll shoot it on 80s home camera,
earlier type thing. Yeah.
Which is that's so clever.
Yeah.
But then it's also vague if it's a mockumentary or not, because they never acknowledge the cameras. Found. But then
there's a narrator, and you never find. Did you ever find out who it is, or is it just?
No, but for it seems for the narrator, it's he's talking about things that have happened that are real.
Yeah.
Because of just the way he describes things.
Yeah, I know. I think sometimes the narrator is a little bit yeah, I could have figured that out from their facial expression. But then there's other times where it's
really funny.
Yeah, where it's actually really funny, and it's oh, I'm just gonna wherever Lindsay's oh, I'm just gonna go not do this thing. It's oh, she went to go do that thing.
Yeah, and that's where it's that. There you go.
Yeah.
And sometimes the episodes just need the narrator too, because there's 9 characters and they're all doing something. So sometimes just to be able to fit everything that happens in 22 minutes, you need the narrator to actually explain what happened.
That episode, it's episode 2 or whatever. It's oh, Job tried to get rid of the envelope dramatically or whatever by throwing it into the ocean. It's throwing it just keeps blowing back in.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, there's an arc in I think season 2 where they start producing a TV show about their lives, within the show, and then the narrator goes, but the show wasn't that good because the narrator on the show wasn't very good at explaining what happened, unlike other narrators from other stuff.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Amazing. Development was really good. Highly recommend. Recommend till the end. That's what people say, right? It's not. It's absolutely isn't. That should not go on a t-shirt. You know what? That's the kind of thing you put on a fridge magnet. That's the level we're at.
Fridge magnet? Is that below t-shirt?
Yeah.
What's the order?
Because it just stays on your fridge. Right?
Okay, wait.
No one gets to see it.
So there's fridge magnet.
Yeah.
Is bumper sticker above or below t-shirt?
I don't know. Well, I mean, it's a t-shirt your car wears all the time. So I guess, but what if you're just walking?
It's less personal.
Yeah.
I think it's right below t-shirt.
Right below t-shirt. What about water? Where does water tower go?
Water tower?
I'd want to see that on a water tower.
I don't think anyone's ever said that.
I might have. I've been hey, this city's called Hanover. Why can't I see that on the water tower? I want that written on a water tower.
I don't think people put things on water towers.
Grad 68.
Water tower. I think water tower's below fridge magnet.
All right.
If anything. And then tattoo. Tattoo would be after t-shirt.
Because it's a shirt you wear all the time.
It's a shirt you wear all the time. Your skin.
Tattoo is a shirt you wear all the time with your skin. That would go t-shirt. T-shirt. You look that tired. Like, what the crap?
No, that was just genuinely good dialogue.
Yeah, we wrote that ourselves. Did you know that?
Some classic comedy right there.
Yeah. I want, like, in my head, I have a bunch of, like, newsroom style, like, rants and stuff that I would, like, open up movies with. But I don't know where I would take them from there.
Oh, good point.
Because the newsroom's, like, fine, I guess, probably.
Because the best part of the show, the newsroom, is the first 5 minutes.
Did you, how much of it did you watch?
The rest of that episode.
And you weren't interested to watch more?
Well, I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. But, like, I don't think it's going to get any better.
No, because that part's so well written.
I mean, there were some good parts. Like, there's a part where he's like, hey, everyone in this country is angry, and, you know, they have a right to know who they should be angry at. It's like, that's a pretty good part. I think I butchered the line, but it worked when Jeff Daniels said it.
Yeah.
So. Also, Kim's in that show, so it's pretty good, I guess.
Who?
Kim, the drummer.
Oh, Alison Pill.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's great in Snowpiercer.
Yeah.
I like the part where she pulls out the gun.
Yeah. That movie's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Go watch Snowpiercer.
Yeah, everyone should go watch Snowpiercer.
Yep.
Good luck finding it, but go watch it.
Found.
Yeah. It's like
if you look hard enough.
Good.
You can find anything if you look hard enough.
Mockingjay, if it was good and it was on a train.
Yeah.
That's
a pretty good pitch. With my boy, Captain America.
Yeah. And my other boy, that one kid who plays basically the same character in Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Oh, yeah.
Edgar is the character's name. I don't know what his actor is. He looks kind of like Eddie Redmayne, but not really.
Yeah, but a little different. John Hart's in it. He's good.
Yeah.
Ed Harris is in it.
Yeah. He plays
Ed Harris. Oh, you're going to see Westworld. That's another show that's great.
Alright.
Gotta catch up, boy.
I just finished the rest of
No. Gotta catch up.
Well, I like watching movies on my PS2.
Okay.
It's fun. I know the screen is smaller than my laptop. Yo, Metal Gear looks so good on that TV. Yeah, it looks way better than on the big TV downstairs.
Oh, because, like...
The big TV downstairs is an HD TV.
Yeah, so it doesn't fit properly.
Well, it also makes everything darker. Like, everything's perfectly lit on this TV. Like, NES was, like, prime quality on this TV. 60 FPS. Did you know that? I didn't know that. NES runs at 60 FPS. Like, what the crap? Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Apparently it does. My friend Nate told me that. Like,
I believe
and he knows, like, lots about
tech
and stuff, yeah. Yeah, shout out to Nate who's not listening to this. He's probably out doing something better with his life.
Probably. Like anything.
Anything but listening to this.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I got the ultimate compliment.
What?
I was...
Other than that time, that one time that guy's like, can I touch your hair? And he touched your hair.
That happens to me more often than you think.
I could tell by the way you reacted. Like, this is normal.
Just another Tuesday for me.
That is real.
That was the weirdest interaction I've had.
Oh, with a human like in your life.
Well, it's up there. It's the weirdest time someone's asked to take my picture.
Okay.
The second weirdest is I was sitting in a car outside of Walmart.
Yeah.
And this guy came up and like knocked on the window, and I was like, "Yeah, can I help you?" And he's like, "Can I get your picture? You look like my one friend." And I was like, actually, he said, "You look like my mate." So he might have been Australian or something.
Like, yeah, you look like my mate.
Yeah, but like, he didn't really have an accent. He just said mate.
No, you just look like my mate.
And I was like, sure,
Do you sound
I guess.
Stoned?
Slightly.
Time for the game.
Very slightly. Not
Australian or stoned?
Not as stoned as the guy who touched my hair.
Now, Carl, was that voice Australian or stoned? Let's hear the clip again. I just need to get a picture. Yeah, you look like my friend, mate. I don't know. It's a toughie. You can hear the marijuana, but you can also hear that sand.
But he also said mate.
It's a tough choice. I'm gonna have to go stoned on this one. He is in fact stoned. He's stoned. You won the prize.
The prize is
weed.
It was literally. And then if they're
but get this, it's shaped like Australia.
I was gonna say the prize if they're Australian is you get a trip to Australia, and the prize if they're stoned is you just get a bag of weed.
Weed brownies in the shape of Australia. What about that?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that should be the prize. You get a weed brownie.
That's the final round.
It's a trick question. He's stoned and Australian.
That is correct! Which means that you get these pot brownies in the shape of Australia! Whoa!
They're also filled with snake venom for authentic Australian.
Oh boy!
Mess.
Wait, so I probably shouldn't have had 3 on. Nope. You have a minute to live.
You have 1 minute to win. To live.
You have 1 minute. 1 minute for the next question.
That's our other game show. 1 minute to live.
1 minute to
we
live.
give people snake venom. We see what they do for the last minute of their life.
No.
You see if they can find the antidote.
No. Oh, good
1
thing the
minute
prize.
to live it.
No. The next. Good thing the prize for the next round is snake venom antidote. So you gotta get the final question.
He's like, he starts like turning he's like all red and sweaty, like he's been like poisoned, like
is he
Casino Royale kind of thing.
Yeah, is he stoned or Australian? I don't know. Oh, there's kangaroos everywhere, man. What the hell? That's
I'm literally dying.
Why did you put venom in that? I'm literally dying. I'm sorry. That's incorrect. The answer was Australia. You lose the game and your life. Okay, that's our pitch for Rick and Morty. Interdimensional television, part 4. Hire us.
Australian or stoned.
Australian or stoned.
Good stuff.
Should we end it there? I don't think we're gonna top Australian or stoned.
No.
So probably just
give it a. Give it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.